Tony, what strategies have you in place to get the right people in the organisation and then to retain them?
Well, again, it comes down to the sort of organisation we are. We project a particular image. We do project this image that we are genuinely interested in sustainability, which encompasses all the elements. We also promote very strongly the culture that we have in the organisation, the constructive culture. And we find that that attracts people by reputation, and in the process of recruitment as well. That's quite unique. There was a time not too long ago that we used to employ third-party employment agencies to do our employment for us. So they would advertise on our behalf, they would screen candidates, and they would recommend a smaller number for us to interview and then make a decision. That's all gone, and we do everything ourselves now. It's not only a lot cheaper, but it's much more effective, because in the process the candidates get a very strong sense of what Yarra Valley Water is, what it stands for and how it operates. But at the same time, we get a very strong fix on whether this individual is going to fit our culture or not. And we make very few mistakes now, very few, in terms of that cultural fit. And what we're finding is that we get a lot of potential recruits come through word of mouth. People in the organisation will say to their friends, we've got a job advertised, why don't you consider this a great place to work, which makes us feel very proud, of course. And I also follow up with new employees. A year after they've been here, I'll have a chat with them and I'll say, do we meet your expectations, So, we get that sort of loop of constant reinforcement. And once they're in the organisation, they see how we operate. They see the way that we genuinely support each other. And I get that feedback from staff all of the time. I say to people, what's good about working in Yarra Valley Water? And they'll say, people are so supportive. Mary in Department A can go to Fred in Department D and say, could you help me here? And nearly every time they'll get some help. So people love that, and they love the fact that they've got the responsibility and they've got interesting work.
Okay.
Good. Now, this